Hello? Wait, I really need to go for all so I can get stuff. Anyway, we'll land here. You don't know about it? Well, that's the point. If you land here, and you get abducted into the ship, after you complete like this little mini game, it teleports you into a loot room and you the ship. But you get gold guns so easy though. It's like free golden loot. Like they're basically handing you the gold guns. Bro, they're like literally handing you gold guns. Why are you streaming right now? No, you're a streamer. I would not have expected that. God. Where the hell are you at?
but it just shows you this is the All-Star Showdown solos. There are so many people who made it to the finals in previous seasons with trios, and as well, I'm quite surprised that those top 10 play-in players.
Hello. Good. Hey, dude, can you help me do, once the FNCS is done, will you help me do these challenges on creative? Here, get out, I'll take you there. The bus is going north to south, almost even split, and look at that looming shadow of their mothership. And it, man, it's going to be an end of times for some of the big names, but maybe a new name could make a big surprise and show out and stand tall at the end of the day.
Now, our focus is usually those final zones, but right now, if you're following the top players, pay attention right now to loadouts, how fast these guys are moving, who's around them in POIs. Right now, no one's even gone down to the feed just yet, so definitely people playing it safe all around. I'm very, very curious in seeing exactly how these guys switch up their games in the first and second zone. You know, all these people who are so aggressive and playing in box fights, why is it that they're not actually claiming names, taking elims away in 30 seconds like they usually do? Why is Believer Beach so slow compared to before, where the fights break out fast and the box fights are committed to, right? What are the changes we're going to see this game, Sancho?
That's what we all have our eyes on. Now we may have a repeat battle between fortnight and Noah Riley. But now fortnight is in a big world of hurt here. Took some big beams, and it gets eliminated quickly. That is the speed that we're used to Noah Riley. Maybe it was just a couple of first game jitters, but we all know that statistically he's one of the fastest working players, and now we just show that. And Vidil returns the receipt to Mappy, so it's a 1-to-1 on that fight as well.
I see what it was. These guys were just loading in the skill, and it took an extra little bit of a game to get these guys really, really rolling. So this might be the clap back we were waiting for. This is an extra time a little bit in that hyperbolic time chamber. Flecken taking out Diablo. Man, it is actually brother versus brother all the way over at the Shark. I was very curious as to how that would break down. Usually you see teammates being a little bit passive on these POIs, but no holds barred on EU. They don't care who's dropping beside them. After that first game, Sancho, these guys know what they need to do, and that's just stick to their game, be confident, and take anyone out.
Yo, you know, sometimes, you know, red's a great color, but green is a little bit better. You know what I mean? And when you're talking about the prize of $150,000 on the line for first place, hey, sometimes you got to take out your old teammate. Sometimes you got to take out your friend coordinate, whatever you call it, the friend culture these days. But my eye is right now on those big names that went down early. We'll definitely keep an eye on the feed to see where it all goes down. But wow, so far, I'm just so surprised to see the dangers of solos, you know? Walking around, you think you have a free rotation, boom, sniper comes out of nowhere, headshot. I'm still looking for, you know, who was the person that took out Mr. Savage. I'm like, yo, who took him out? Because that was a really nice shot.
That was faster than usual. I'm not surprised. You know, the stuff that goes down in solo. That sniper, I was expecting it somewhere, but for it to happen on Savage was the most surprising part. I was still looking out. And you know, more flabbergasted on the fact that there's almost five people making it off spawn from Believer Beach. Every single game is going to be looking like now. And then past that, every other POI as well. I mean, it's going to be split pretty evenly. I would expect a little bit more friction.
One of the things I was surprised in is it feels like every FNCS, every set lobby, there's always a traffic zone, a high contested, maybe someone out there in the highway closed down the lane, right? And so far, coming from the northeast down to the south, there were so many solo players on that. We had like 10 to 12 coming down that rotation, and that's what happened to Savage. He was making his way down that rotation. He was in front of that lead, that pack, and then he gets sniped. So we got to keep an eye on that. I remember so many ones of all down south, down there in the slurp area with the Russians, right? They had so much problems getting out of that rotation, making their way towards center. You saw in the wedge between Weeping Woods and Slurp Factory being a hotbed for so much action here. As Mr. Savage is making his rotation to the Dinky Ditch. And this is where Anas is, so Anas is already left. So Savage, knowing that, is going to be able to vulture and maybe find anything that he could find. Maybe the scraps could maybe lead him to a great run here today.
Tier 16. I'm going to just top off on Metal right there. Deal in a fight with Clement. That's a very hard shot to hit too. He actually gets it down while reloading and editing at the same time. 1-4 kind of separating them, and yeah, I would expect Clement to actually go down. Is that a boat firing missiles? It is. And it ruins Clement's chances at control and having a base. I'm expecting a big pump shot here from Vidil. He hits it once. Can he get it twice to round out and finish this fight?
Wow.
There it is. Clement not even on his screen. He's throwing his mouse off the desk to hit that one. That was a big shot. And Irazumi's the one to help out with the third party from far away.
That was about a flick that went all the way across full screen. And that is the tracking that Vidil has here. Irazumi, who's also landing here in the aftermath, sending in those shots. And Vidil says, hey, man, I remember that, and gave him a 22 tag for his troubles. And I just got received word there in the last match. It was Mosh that sniped Mr. Savage. So we'll now keep an eye on that going forward. Noah Riley here, who's been very active here in Believer Beach, and this is what he's known for. This is his strat. That is his Storm Surge strategy. And Booback picks up Andelix there in the feed. So another big name going down early. I think this one's going to happen all day. You know, big names are going to go down early, but this is the ride of solos. All you need is 2.5 matches here. So even though the fans of Savage, the fans of Benji are worried about their favorite players, don't worry. They still have time to work with.
I think I.
Bat Sniper coming in for the play as well. Seeing if he can fully go past that first.
Have you finished your summer quest?
What?
Have you finished your summer quest?
Yeah.
I saw this thing on TikTok. It was an easier way to do it.
What was it?
You just do it, you just go on the map and regular creative with your friends. And then you just kill them. And then do all the challenges. And then once you're done with bio trios, then you go to...
What ones I have to do? I have to do... Assist teammate...
Oh, I have 43 of those.
Yos. On wars one more time because I got Dina, and then revive teammates and 200 spend coins buying the vending machine.
Yeah, what you're supposed to do on Pro 100. Yeah, you just.
You want to do those?
Yeah. You have to add me.
Oh yeah.
Or I'll invite you.
I want friends instead.
Alright, go back to lobby.
Alright, go to party chat. I love how you could just meet so much nice people in Party Royale, because
Alright, ready up. Hold on.